Hey there, today I'm turning 20 years old and it's 3rd October 2024, and I wanted to take this video as kind of me thinking about what am I going to do next and what happened throughout the past year and the realization I had throughout the process of improving and trying to do great things in my life, and kind of see what can I do and where can I get to. Over the last year I went through a lot of challenges, through a lot of hard days, hard nights. I couldn't sleep most of the time, and I experienced some really hard moments, and that entire depression, or whatever you want to call it, taught me a lot of lessons, valuable lessons that were there to teach me something, and hopefully I'll get out of that entire situation as a stronger person, as someone who is actually capable of doing amazing things. And one thing that I learned throughout the last year is that I cannot be broken. Okay, I won't stop. I can't just stop and go back. I know too much. Okay, I just can't stop this journey to greatness, and no matter how hard it gets at certain moments, I'll just continue, and maybe I'll be stopped, maybe I will feel depressed, maybe I will do horrible things to my body, to my whatever. And I don't mean horrible things like horrible things, I mean things that were not really in the best for me at that moment. But whatever happens, I learned that I never stop. Okay, I have the heart of a warrior, and over time hopefully I will become warrior, because if you're watching this video maybe a couple of years later after this video is published, for some reason maybe I did great things in life, hopefully, and you went back to this video to watch it, I need to clarify something. I am currently not a person worthy of success. Okay, if I was a person worthy of success at the moment, the success would be there. Okay, what I've realized, because the past year was probably the worst and the best year that happened in my entire life. I went through some really dark times, but the lessons I learned were hopefully valuable. And what I learned is that in order for me to be great, to do great things, to do amazing things for this world, for my community, my family, my companies, to be a person I want to be and to be the person I'm saying I want to be, what I learned is that God is literally giving me the opportunity to grow every single day. Okay, and through the past year I really went through a spiritual awakening, or whatever you want to call it. I don't like that word really much, because a lot of people who don't know what real spirituality is are using it, but whatever. Jesus was heavily involved in my life, and I'm trying to live a life that will also bless God, and that is a biblical term, by the way. You can bless God, bless Jesus with your actions here on earth. But if you think that Christianity and having a relationship with Jesus is easy, you're heavily mistaken. Okay, picking up the cross and trying to do great things and trying to live a life that honors God is probably the hardest thing you can do, because everything that Jesus is teaching is basically going against our desires, and whatever, it is really hard, but it is worth it, because I can see the work that he did for me in my daily on daily basis. I can see how I distance myself from wanting just the material things, wanting the houses, wanting the money, and I completely stopped even trying to worship money. Okay, I know that money is good, money is not evil, but what is evil is the actual love and worshiping of money. So basically on the daily basis, Jesus and God is giving me the opportunity to grow, to do great things. But if I told you how many times I failed to do great things simply because of my fear of even winning. I do not fear failing, and I don't care if I fail. I will get up and everything is going to be fine eventually. I do not care if I fail 1,000 more times, but what I care about is fixing my fear of success, because I realize that I have fear of success, and whenever I'm doing great, whenever I'm actually on a good path to when I'm building positive momentum, when I'm actually building that flywheel, I sabotage myself and basically ruin the moment. And on daily basis, I have the opportunity, I build a foundation, and I screw it over and over again. And if you're watching this video, the point that I tried to make earlier, you should know that I am a complete failure at the moment. Okay, I learned all of this stuff and I built a better understanding of everything, but in reality I didn't learn a lot, because if I actually learned a lot of stuff, I would have changed my behavior. So overall, basically the definition of learning is changing the behavior after you acquire a data set. And no matter how much I learn, I still can't somehow figure out and do the work, do the hard things that are going to lead me to a successful life. And I failed over and over again. I failed miserably, and I was so close to quitting, but I don't know how to quit, what quitting even means for me. I don't even know, actually. So what? Just go back and live a regular life? Or I don't know how that even looks like. So all I have at the moment is my faith. I'm extremely delusional, so I quickly forget my wins, and I quickly forget my losses as well, which is sometimes good, sometimes bad. But no matter how hard I fail and how hard I fall on my face, tomorrow I'm completely okay to do it again, and I'm going to fail until I fail no longer. And my faith is hopefully going to get me through, and hopefully one day I will live the life that I always wanted to live. I will do great things. I will do things that are going to make you want to watch this video, because this video is basically me yapping for 10 minutes, and if I want someone to watch it ever in the future, I have to do some great things that are going to inspire you, so you go back and watch these videos. But I'm not creating these videos for views or anything. So overall, I'm turning 20 years old today, and the goal is for the next year to make it the most important year of my life. I need to do some drastic changes. I need to finally start connecting the dots and finally start grow my first company. And life is really hard, okay? Life is really hard, especially because when you are in the lonely phase of your life, when, for example, today only one or two person congratulated me birthday, of course my family included, but I have one or two people who I could call to my birthday celebration. I don't have one, but if I had one, I wouldn't even know who to call. So I'm in the lonely phase. Oftentimes I feel very, very stressed and very overwhelmed, but it is what it is. I chose this path, and hopefully next year I'll be able to record a video and tell you much different things, okay? Hopefully the next year is going to be better.